$42. And wrapping up right now in Mission Beach is a massive cleanup. More than 200 volunteers are picking up everything from old beach chairs to microplastics.
It is a joint effort between several environmental and business groups, and the leader of the pack is I Love a Clean San Diego.
And our KUSI's Dan Plante joins us live from Mission Beach. And Dan, I can't believe all those cigarette butts you showed us in the 4 o'clock hour that was collected.
I know, and it's interesting that you would mention that because I was just talking about that with some of the people, and they said it is still the #1 thing in terms of the amount that they find in numbers. And I also said, so what do you do with these things? They're so nasty and disgusting. They actually recycle them, the cigarette butts, into benches and things like that, like fake wood. And there's a company out there that they actually send their cigarette butts to, and they recycle them into functional furniture. And I mean, that's just absolutely amazing. By the way, here's the bounty. Here's the take, as they say. This is what's come in so far, and I believe almost everybody's in so far. The buckets on the outside, of course, were the collecting buckets, but that is about, it's not thousands of pounds, but it's definitely a couple of 100 pounds worth of stuff, including those cigarette butts, but a couple of 100 pounds worth of really small things. And that's the problem, is the garbage these days can be so tiny that it's very difficult to detect and very difficult to pick up. But that's what they had. They had their orders today. Go look for the small stuff. So take a look at the big cleanup that we just experienced.
Now that Labor Day has come and gone, so have the visitors and the crowds on the local beaches and parks. But on the day after the unofficial end of summer, there are tons of reminders of the summer that was.
Typically after a holiday weekend, we pull anywhere from 7,000 to 8,000 pounds of trash, extra trash and debris that doesn't make it into the waste receptacles. So we think it's really important to come out and kind of pick up after all the tourists have gone home. And so we can settle into San Diego summer, which, starts today, right, officially, now that the regular summer is over.
With an army of volunteers wearing gloves and carrying buckets, on this day, I Love a Clean San Diego is on a mission to clean up Mission Beach. Usually the epicenter of visitors and crowds, this is the community that gets most of the traffic and needs most of the help, especially with the little things.
In fact, probably most of the trash we're going to find today is smaller than a dime. It's going to be little wrappers, plastic pieces that just float around. So that's really become the bigger issue. It's not big bottles and cans and boxes like we used to see in the 60s and 70s, right, where people just chuck stuff out the window. Today, it's little tiny microplastics.
Unlike some of the other day after beach cleanup efforts for Clean San Diego, this is just the beginning of an environmental movement that leads up to April of 2026. April has officially been designated Earth Month.
So today is the kickoff of our Love SD campaign. It's going to be about 6 months of cleaning up and teaching San Diegans about making sustainable choices. And really, the concept is all about love. You love San Diego, you want to keep it clean, you want to keep it beautiful, so show some love.
And if you measure love in terms of clean beaches, there's a lot of love to go around right now. While we appreciate our summertime visitors and they keep our businesses alive, the locals tend to be more conscientious about the environment, no matter what month it might be.
Earth Month is a great time to bring awareness to the environment, but we think every month is Earth Month because it's important to maintain, our environment and keep things clean. And, if you're a San Diegan, you can be outdoors year-round, so we want to keep it clean and beautiful 365 days a year, not just during April when there's a lot of publicity around Earth Month.
Amen to that. Yep, every month is Earth Month. That's right. That's exactly right, especially in San Diego, where we have outdoor living all year round. And yes, welcome to the first day of local summer here in San Diego. The tourists are gone, the garbage is gone, and the rest of it is left behind for all of us. So there you go, you guys. Come out and enjoy a clean San Diego, cleaner than it's been in a while. The beach is open for business. So is everything else out here. Throw it back to you guys.
All right, Dan, we appreciate that report. And San Diego could do a lot better. So upsetting to see all that trash. And today marks 80 years since Japan officially surrendered, ending World War II.
The global war spanned from 1939 to 1945, marking one of the deadliest in history. And today we honor our veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice.
President Harry Truman made the declaration, officially touting September 2nd as Victory over Japan Day.